Good evening. We present the news summary. New proposals are on the table on how many rooms tourism establishments on La Digue should have once the moratorium on the reception capacity of these establishments is lifted. These new proposals follow a study on how to develop sustainable tourism on the island. The proposals and conditions were discussed during a meeting with representatives of the La Digue tourism industry. The first facility to cater for juveniles has opened at Amitié Pralé. President Ram Kalawan and the Minister for Internal Affairs, Errol Fonseca, unveiled the commemorative plaque of the Youth Offenders Facility. In his speech, the Commissioner for Prison Services, Raymond Saint-Ange, spoke about the importance of the facility.
Why do we need to create and have a place, a facility, to manage youth convicted by a court? There are certainly a number of reasons that can be given, but in my mind, what comes forward from the countless testimonials, publications that are readily available on the one hand, and personal experiences gained on the other is clear. Youth are reacting to the circumstances as presented before them and traumatic events that have manifested themselves in their young lives. Trauma, either inflicted on them directly or indirectly, is an outcome of negative influences and other forms of abuse. Today, delinquent behavior has our police force responding to missing youth who are suspected to be with adults who are not members of the family and in suspicious circumstances, theft of vehicles, cars, scooters, fights, assaults, other thefts, striking parents with pots and pans, drugs, underage consumption of alcohol, and so much more. For some of our youth, the road that they are on appears to be ending to the gates of a prison, reflecting in bad decisions taken, trauma experienced, and lack of mature and positive parental presence in some instances. Fortunately, we as a society and as a people have not given up, despite the fatigue setting in. When discussions were held back in 2022, a dual approach was discussed and agreed to. That approach would see youth being managed to a village setting where they could find hope and opportunity to salvage their lives.
This Saturday, the 10th of February, is the start of the Chinese New Year. To mark the occasion, the Chinese embassy organized a gathering which was attended by President Ram Kalawan, Vice President Ahmed Afif, several ministers, and other high government officials. Invited guests were given a glimpse into Chinese culture through several cultural performances, such as the traditional lion dance and several songs by the National Choir, including a song in Mandarin. The Chinese ambassador to Seychelles, Lin Nan, said that China remains committed to strengthen the bond between China and Seychelles.
Seychelles is an important country in Africa and West Indian Ocean region. Since diplomatic ties established 48 years ago, our friendship has become a model for sincerity, equality, solidarity, and cooperation between countries of different sizes. We are good friends, partners, and brothers, sharing will and woe. We are willing to work together with Seychelles side to deepen cooperation in tourism, fisheries, agriculture, blue economy, climate change, health, education, culture, and people-to-people exchanges to achieve pragmatic outcomes and create a better future for China-Seychelles relations.
This was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.